What if someone simply vanished without a trace? No body, no suspect, no explanation? Throughout history, some disappearances have baffled investigators, families, and entire nations. Despite massive searches and countless theories, these cases remain unsolved to this day. Here are 10 of the most mysterious disappearances ever recorded. Number 10. Brandon Swanson. In May 2008, 19-year-old Brandon Swanson was driving home in Minnesota after a night out with friends. After accidentally driving into a ditch, he called his parents for help. While talking to them on the phone, Brandon began walking toward what he believed was a nearby town. Then, suddenly, he exclaimed, "Oh, shit!" The call immediately went silent. His parents continued shouting his name, but there was no response. Despite extensive searches, Brandon was never found. What caused that final reaction remains a mystery. Number 9. Lars Mittank. In 2014, German tourist Lars Mittank was vacationing in Bulgaria. After a minor incident during his trip, Lars began acting strangely and appeared increasingly paranoid. Security cameras captured him inside Varna Airport. Then, without warning, he dropped his belongings and sprinted out of the terminal. He ran into a nearby forest and was never seen again. To this day, no one knows why he fled or what happened afterward. Number 8. Maura Murray. On February 9, 2004, college student Maura Murray crashed her car on a remote road in New Hampshire. Witnesses reported seeing her near the vehicle shortly after the accident. But when police arrived just minutes later, Maura had vanished. There were no footprints leading away from the scene, no signs of a struggle, no confirmed sightings. More than 2 decades later, her disappearance remains one of America's most puzzling cold cases. Number 7. Ben Needham. Ben Needham was just 21 months old when he disappeared from the Greek island of Kos in 1991. The toddler had been playing near his grandparents while they worked nearby. When they looked again, Ben was gone. Thousands of tips poured in over the years. Searches were conducted across multiple countries. Yet no definitive evidence has ever revealed what happened to him. His disappearance remains unsolved. Number 6. Amy Lynn Bradley. In March 1998, Amy Lynn Bradley was enjoying a Caribbean cruise with her family. One morning, she vanished from the ship. The vessel had not yet docked, meaning there were very few possibilities. Did she fall overboard? Was she abducted? Or did she somehow leave the ship unnoticed? Over the years, several unconfirmed sightings have been reported, but Amy has never been found. Number 5. D.B. Cooper. In 1971, a man using the name D.B. Cooper boarded a commercial flight in the United States. Once airborne, he claimed to have a bomb and demanded $200,000 in ransom. After receiving the money, Cooper ordered the plane to continue flying. Then he parachuted into the darkness below. Neither Cooper nor most of the ransom money was ever recovered. More than 50 years later, his true identity remains unknown. Number 4. Madeleine McCann. In 2007, 3-year-old Madeleine McCann disappeared from a holiday apartment in Portugal. Her parents were dining nearby when they discovered she was missing. The case quickly became one of the most famous missing person investigations in history. Authorities from multiple countries have spent years pursuing leads. Despite extensive media coverage and countless theories, Madeleine has never been found. Number 3. Michael Rockefeller. Michael Rockefeller, the son of New York Governor Nelson Rockefeller, disappeared in 1961 during an expedition in New Guinea. After his boat capsized, Michael decided to swim toward shore. Witnesses saw him enter the water, but he never arrived. Various theories emerged over the years, including encounters with local tribes. Yet no definitive evidence has ever solved the mystery. Number 2. Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart was one of the world's most famous aviators. In 1937, she attempted to become the first woman to fly around the globe. Near the end of her journey, her aircraft disappeared over the Pacific Ocean. Despite one of the largest search operations ever conducted at the time, no confirmed trace of Earhart or her plane was found. Her fate remains one of aviation's greatest mysteries. Number 1. Ettore Majorana. At number 1 is Ettore Majorana, a brilliant Italian physicist often compared to Albert Einstein. In 1938, Majorana boarded a ship traveling from Palermo to Naples. Before leaving, he sent strange letters suggesting he might take his own life. Yet evidence later suggested he may have survived. Some believe he deliberately disappeared to start a new life. Others think he was the victim of foul play. More than 80 years later, nobody knows what truly happened. These cases have inspired countless investigations, books, documentaries, and theories. Yet despite decades of searching, the truth remains hidden. Which disappearance do you find the most mysterious? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoy true crime and unsolved mysteries, don't forget to subscribe for more stories that continue to puzzle the world.